All right, just came back from the NPS funeral. Net Promoter Score, we put that sucker in the ground today. It had a good run. The ceremony was nice and it lived a good life, but we have to let it go because it's finished, it's kaput, it belongs to the past, and so should it. Why do I say this? Well, I'm glad you asked. Hi, my name is Dominic. I'm a customer experience expert. I've been in the field for over 15 years. This is my 11th year working as a Zendesk consultant. Let's go. In this video, we're going to look at why it's kind of useless nowadays, and we're going to look at what comes after it. Something which is more reliable, which we can actually use in our day-to-day activity of improving the experience for our customers. Today's video inspiration comes from Anita Toth. Let's just do some bit of trivia for the people who don't know what NPS is. NPS is Net Promoter Score. It's that prompt you received in your email or on the interface of an app you use, which asks you how likely are you to recommend us to a friend or family from 1 to 10. 1 being the most unlikely and 10 being very highly, extraordinarily likely. Companies form strategies around this. They hire people to do this and to improve this, and then they kind of wonder why it's not working or where the money went. What are some drawbacks of the NPS? Number 1 is oversimplification. The Net Promoter Score reduces the customer feedback to a single digit, from 1 to 10. This in no way can cover the complexity and nuance of a customer experience or a sentiment for that matter. Lack of context. You can't take any action on an NPS data because it lacks the context into what exactly it means. What is the reason behind that score? We don't know. Time-lapse. To get clean data, you need to get samples from each customer segment, and in a standardized way for that matter. If you don't do this, it's hard to compare apples to pears. You don't know what worked, what didn't, and why it didn't work. Low response. Very few people actually respond to this to give some context, to take action on it. Now let's imagine a scenario because this is fun. You're a person working for a company and then your boss comes and says, hey man, I want to know how good you're doing. And you're saying like, man, I'm doing amazing. Look, like I have the Net Promoter Score. So John said he would recommend us to his friends and family like 9 out of 10. So we are now waiting for John's friend to come and register with us and start buying from us. So yeah, he should be here any minute. Kind of sounds ridiculous. You can't make any predictions on top of something like this. I mean, it doesn't even sound right. It's very backwards if you ask me. So does AI have a say in this? Yes, it does. With the advancement of AI, you can track so much more data in a much more efficient way. There's even GPTs from ChatGPT that allow you to process data. It's actually very affordable and you can use it to manipulate data and come up with different creative solutions to this one number type of metric. Even Fred Reichelt, or I hope I'm saying his name right, the inventor of the NPS score, he's moving away from it and he's calling it earned growth rate. And now this is his metric of choice. We're going to talk about earned growth metric in another video. Okay, now that we bashed NPS enough because it belongs in the past, just like the 80s haircuts or the ice bucket challenge or Harlem Shake or any of these things that we're glad are in the past. What comes after the NPS? Well, I don't have an exact answer for this because it's unclear. However, there are some options like just ask what you want to track and is relevant to you. How about that? Something which you actually would want to know. Something relevant to you. I'm going to give you some examples. How easy was it for you to buy from us from 1 to 10? How do you like our app design from here to the moon? How good are the prices we offer from 1 to 10? How did the support agent treat you today from 1 to Portugal? How easy is it for you to get support from us from 1 to 10, etc. Okay, so these are some ideas of what can come afterwards. I'm sure you have yours. The bottom line is to ask for something relevant, something which is insightful, something which is trackable, but not only that, something which is actionable, because that's what you need. Something to allow you to take action so you can better your product, so you can better yourself.